Hello guys, and welcome to the 5th week of logging our trades. This week we made 2R, and there's a combination of why we only made 2R. This has to do with, the market being very choppy the last week, the last few weeks actually. Some of these stocks that only have a $3 ATR, have like 50-70 cent spreads, right? So we were very cautious this week in taking trades, and we minimized our losses. And eventually we made 2R this entire week. All right, let's hop straight into the first trade. So the first trade was NVDA 188.50 by 187.90. All right, we took it off this buy setup on the 2-minute, or you could say we took it off of the 1-minute breakout, mini breakout right here. Okay, this wasn't the perfect trade because as you can see on the 1-minute there were topping tails, right? Which means it's gonna struggle to go higher. In hindsight, right, we should have expected this, which is why we moved to break even, right? And then we got out because this is the 50% retracement on NVIDIA, right? If you don't understand any of the topics discussed in this video, feel free to head over to our website and take our course, right? It takes you from knowing nothing about trading ever to becoming a profitable trader, right? And just a disclaimer, right? This is not a get rich quick type of business, right? If you really are interested into this type of stuff, it's going to take years, right, to become financially free based off of trading alone. All right, but nevertheless, we did stop out at break even. All right, so we didn't lose any money on this trade, which is a shame. But yeah. The next trade we took was Nike NKE 117.25 by 116.85. All right, and we stopped out of this one. All right, there's nothing we really could have done here. We were going off of the 2-minute 3-bar play, as you can see at 25. During this bar's formation, the long bottoming tail, right? It's a very bullish sign, and it peekabooed us and triggered us in at 25, and then just stopped us out. Right, which is a very big shame. And this just goes to show you guys that, like, all patterns, all analysis, no matter if you're a technical analysis or you're a fundamental trader or whatever, right, they all have a possibility to fail, right? Do I regret this trade? No, not in the slightest. We took a very good pattern and it just happened to not work out for us. Next trade we took was Snow 160.88 by 162.88. Okay, so it's a $2 stop, and we got out at break even. So this thing did go 1R. We took it off of the 1-minute breakdown. All right, and as you can see, a huge green bar comes in, probably because the SPY or the Qs, right, are pushing the markets up. Huge green bar comes in and tags us at break even after hitting 1R target. Next trade we took this week was 63.73 by 61.07. All right, and we got out of this trade at break even as well. I'm not gonna tell you guys what pattern we took this off of, so that maybe you guys can figure it out by yourself. But I would encourage you guys to look at the 2-minute and the 1-minute. All right, look at the 2-minute, look at the 1-minute, and ask yourself, would you have taken this trade? All right, regardless, this trade did hit 1R. All right, and we got out at break even. Next trade we took was A. All right, and we stopped out of this trade 146 by 144. All right, we really dropped the ball on this one, guys. I remember the stock; it was a very nice gap up. Okay, and so we expected this buy setup over here to work out, right? Because it's a 1-minute buy setup, but unfortunately it engulfed and eventually tagged us. I remember A was one of my favorite watches on that specific day, and it's just a big shame that it did not work out for us. The next trade we took was 3M, and we got 3.7R out of this. All right, and how did we get 3.7R out of this? Well, our initial trade was 147.75 by 148.45, and as you can see, I put the daily chart up here. That is because we took it on this day, the day that this red bar formed. We took it, okay, and it did not tag us at 2R, okay, until 2 days later. Okay, so it just chopped around in this range, all right, for 2 whole days, and eventually when I did get out, it just happened to gap down. Okay, so it gapped down past 2R, and since my order did get filled, okay, my target order did get filled, it sold all my shares, or covered all my shares because this is a short, right? And eventually I made 3.7R out of this. Okay, so this is not normal. Okay, usually I tell people to use day orders or day plus orders, but this specific order was a good till cancel order, right? GTC order, and fortunately for us, it gapped down. And would I have done this again if I had the choice? Probably not. Okay, if I'm honest, okay, it was a complete mistake on my end to use a GTC order when I should have been using a day order. But had I used a day order, I would have only made, you know, 1.5 R. Okay, so it did work out for me at least, this mistake, yeah, 3.7R out of M. And the next trade we took was GM, all right, General Motors, 39.60 by 39.40, all right, and we only got 0.3, a third of an R out of this thing. We missed, okay, a beautiful 3-bar play on the 1 minute, right? Look at this 1 minute 3-bar play. All right, a couple slides ago we looked at a 3-bar play that did not work. Look at this 3-bar play that did work. All right, assuming you get in at 39.60 by 39.40, right? 1R is 39.80, right? 2R is $40, right? And 3R is 40.20. So you could have gotten 3R out of this had you had taken the 1 minute 3-bar play. Unfortunately, we did miss the 1 minute 3-bar play, so we got in at the 1 minute breakout over here. Okay, as you can see, it popped over it popped over $40 over here. Okay, and we were a bit early. Okay, but it popped over, and then we set our stop loss to 39.80 area. Okay, and it stopped us out for a third of an R. This just goes to show you that, like, for every stock, right, there are multiple patterns, right? You could have taken this on the breakout, you could have taken this on the 3-bar play, you could have taken this on the turnaround play on the short side, right? There are many different entries, and none of them are wrong per se, right? It's just about what you choose to take, what you don't choose to take, and how well the market is doing overall. And that is it for our week. If you'll notice, if you count the stocks, we only did, like, 6 or 7 trades this entire week, right? And that's part, okay, of day trading, right? Sometimes day trading is extremely boring, right? You sit there for an hour or two and you only take 1 trade, right? You gotta, as a professional trader, right, you gotta resist the urge to always be in a trade, right? Because the not losing money is gaining money, right? So only take quality trades, and you'll be on your way to success, right? If you do want to see these trades live, okay, feel free to join our website. I do stream all my trades live there, for you guys to take, or for you guys to be aware of, right? And I encourage y'all that are in the stream to post your ideas, right? Hopefully, as more people join, right, we'll have more and more people that are looking at more and more stocks, right? Since one person can only look at so many stocks, right? The more people we have, the more ideas we can share with each other. If you have any other questions, feel free to join our Discord. I'm extremely active there, and we do have a free share sizing bot. All right. That's going to be it from me this week, and I'll see you guys next week for the 6th edition of our logging our trades videos. All right. Have a nice weekend, guys. Bye-bye.